18-year-old Jacobean Brown is charged with murder in the killing of a 15-year-old girl in Peachtree City.
The death of 15-year-old Madison Gesswein. You're actually you just took a look at Madison right there. We had that picture of her into the newsroom today, and we're also learning new details about how she was killed. Peachtree City police telling 11 Alive today they believe the girl was shot in the head in her bedroom. And police say they worked quickly to arrest 3 18-year-olds in the case. They all live in Fayetteville, but right now the motive behind the killing still unclear. Joe Ripley is live at the Peachtree City Police Department. And Joe, for the first time tonight, we're hearing the mother's emotional 911 call, possibly offering some more clues in this case.
In Peachtree City, police announcing all of these developments, including the arrest, less than 36 hours after the mother of 15-year-old Madison Gesswein frantically called 911. And you can hear the desperation in her voice after she woke up yesterday morning to find her daughter in her bedroom, unconscious.
She is bleeding from the head. I can't get any response from her.
The mother of 15-year-old Madison Gesswein called police around 6 Tuesday morning. That's when she says she discovered her daughter unconscious in her bedroom.
I don't think she's breathing. Madison?
It took police about 7 minutes to respond to the apartment on Peachtree Station Circle. They believe Madison was shot in the head. By that afternoon, Peachtree City police say they arrested 2 teens from nearby Fayetteville in Madison's death. Justus Smith and Jacobean Brown, pictured here. A third suspect, Yeshua Mathis, was arrested this morning after his vehicle was found in Gainesville. Police would not say how the suspects got inside the apartment. 11 Alive has asked for pictures as well of the other 2 suspects, but has not gotten those yet. Police say the suspects, all charged with murder, all knew Madison.
They have known each other for at least some period of time, and this was not a random act. They knew whose apartment they were at, and it was in some way related to matters between these individuals. We're still investigating an exact motive and the exact role of each person involved.
Assistant Chief Matt Meyer says the GBI helped collect evidence at the scene Tuesday, including Madison's cell phone and cameras. And the family of Madison Gesswein, a student at Whitewater High School, continues to mourn and wonder why.
We have worked tirelessly. Many of my detectives and officers worked for about 30 hours straight trying to do what we can to bring justice to that, and I hope in some small portion that may bring them a degree of peace.
Tonight, police say they do not expect to make any more arrests in this investigation. However, they say additional charges could be on the table for the 3 suspects.
Man, we back with another crazy story, man, out of Peachtree City, Georgia. About a 15-year-old found dead in her bed overnight. You know what I'm saying? It was easy access because where they stayed at was like a basement apartment. You know, you had a regular level, ground level apartments. Then you got one, you go down another level and you got 2 or 3 or 4 more other apartments under the ground, like a basement level, which is easy access to jump inside the window of any of them apartments that's on the basement level or under the ground level. So, make a long story short, this 15-year-old, you know, who knows if she knew the guys, you know, but, you know, she ain't here to say what happened no more. But pretty much what happened through the investigation, they jumped through the window and killed her. But from my personal understanding, I think she left the window open. They just raised the window and killed her. Shot her in the head one time. But my whole thing about it is, though, the mom said she was in her son's room sleep. How you didn't hear a gunshot? How you didn't hear a gun go off? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? I thought personally that she was stabbed until more evidence came out. She had been shot one time in the head. But what I'm saying, if you're in an apartment, them walls is nothing. Them walls is made of nothing. So what I'm trying to figure out is how nobody heard the gunshot, even with the apartments on the side, on top of them. How did nobody hear a gunshot? You know what I'm saying? That's the question need to be answered. But they got 3 teenage boys, 18-year-old boys, for the 15-year-old murder. Now, I don't know if she carried a secret or she knew something or this was a crime of passion. It could have been anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of answers that still need to be answered from this senseless crime, man. Like I always say, we walk in our last days. It's a lot of crimes and a lot of shit going on we can't explain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on that shouldn't be done. That shouldn't be a part of our society. These type of killings like this here. You know, this 15-year-old had a whole life ahead of her. Even 18-year-old boys. But from further evidence, these boys already been in and out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? One of the boys, you know, dad just passed away. Probably 12 to 15 days ago. Unsolved murder. He was shot in the neck. You know what I'm saying? In the parking lot of Wells Fargo Bank. And they ain't found no suspect for that. You know, but prior to his dad dying, he was kicked out of his dad's household. Moved in with some more people. They kicked him out for problems he had. So he had been kicked out in 2 households within a month or 2 before this happened. So that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? 47479. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just hope that justice gets served. And the young man that dad passed away, that he didn't have anything to do with that prior to this murder. I don't know what his involvement was, but it don't matter if you was standing out on the window, look for the lookout, or you was around the building looking the lookout. You still getting the same charge, man. So it's just a bad situation. Senseless crime, man. Family got to bear a 15-year-old daughter. And then the boy's family got to keep money on their books because they're going to be gone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'd be shocked if they get a bond for this murder. You know? And if it is, it's going to be out of reach. They gonna put a meal, you know, $500,000 a meal on their bonds. Ankle bracelet and everything. So, you know, it's just a bad situation. Senseless crime, man. Like I said, it's like a lot of answers still need to be answered about everything, the whole scene. The investigators took the whole window. So now, they gonna have fingerprints come back. They already got them, evidently, because they ran them down ASAP, ASAP. They got them with no problems. So, man, like I said, man, let me know what y'all think about this story, man. Like I said, you know, it's just crazy that nobody heard a gunshot. Everybody was asleep till the next morning they got up. Everybody going on with their life and didn't hear a gunshot. Like, that's wild to me. So, like I said, there's a lot of answers need to be answered still. This case still fresh. But prayers goes out to the 15-year-old family. And justice will get served. And I just hope that, you know, it be some healing going on between this. You know, senseless crime, man. But let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. It's just another senseless crime. Young people, young youth losing their life, throwing it away. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think, man. We out. Wow.